What is going on, guys? Daddy Lipsett checking in with y'all. So this summer has been an amazing summer. I know I haven't been on YouTube too much of it, but we had the best thing that ever happened to us, which was the birth of our daughter Isabel. The last couple of weeks, we've just been enjoying every single moment, just really relaxing, taking it all in. And like, honestly, it's just been super funny, like a magical time. And we're absolutely loving it. But before we get into all that, this video is brought to you by Strips. You know I love a good nasal strip. And what these bad boys do is they help with your breathing. They open up your nasal passage. I've been using nasal strips for a long time. I usually wear them when I'm sleeping. But this brand Strips is the best quality one that I have used. They just don't fall off, whether you're sleeping, training, anything. And they're not irritating as well. They don't get itchy. So when they said, hey Rob, let's make some YouTube content together, I said, hell yeah. Let's get this bad boy on. That's the good stuff. These are super high quality. They ship absolutely everywhere. Dublin, Marbella, UK, anywhere. Really fast delivery. And they're actually made for athletes as well. So if you go onto their site, you'll kind of see a lot of the athletes that they sponsor and work with. Really cool brand. And I've been using these for actually months now. And I'm really, really impressed. And hopefully I'll continue working with them in the future. If you guys want to pick some up, of course, use code Lipsett. Links are in the description box. If you do go check them out, then I'll be able to continue working with Strips in the future. So highly recommend them. I'm going to be rocking these today, but let's get into the vlog now. So life update. Me and Linda, we've just been at home in Ireland, saving, living the quiet life, staying in between our family homes in Kildare and Dublin. This is the first time I've spent summer in Ireland in 5 years. How crazy is that? And I actually love it. Like, people always like hate on it. People are off doing their Euro summer in the south of France and Marbella and Ibiza and all. I'm just really having like a nice, calm, relaxing, non-hectic, wholesome time. It honestly feels super good. And if there was ever a summer for it where we just needed like time to ourselves and time to chill, this is the summer for sure. So in today's YouTube video, just a little bit of an update. We're gonna train our asses off in Raw Gym Sandyford. That's what I've just been doing all summer. I've just been eating Irish steak and training in Raw Gym Sandyford. And that's what makes me happy. I've been doing a lot of thinking the last couple of months and assessing my life, assessing what makes me happy. As long as I'm surrounded by good people, friends, family, the ones I love, I can lift weights and create content, I'm happy. It's been an amazing summer. We're going back to Marbella in a few weeks, but we're not rushing back. And that's the update with me. So I'm doing great, guys. I'm very happy. And I feel so proud to be a dad. Honestly, if you have the chance to become a father, highly, highly recommended. You actually just feel like the man. Like you literally, you're just like, I'm the daddy. I produce life, I'm the man, it feels amazing. Another thing that I want to talk about is people kept saying to me when Linda was due, get ready for your life to change. Oh, it's all gonna change. I won't see you in the gym anymore. Oh, you're gonna be busy. And it was a real doom and gloom vibe. And I'm telling you the opposite. Your life only changes for the better. Like, especially if you set your life up in a certain way where you have a lot of freedom, you utilize the internet, which is what I've been telling you guys to do for about 8 years now. And if you set your life up in such a way, it's really not too difficult. In my group, the digital game plan, that's actually all we're talking about this morning because there's a lot of fathers in there and it's super cool. But yeah, life hasn't changed for the worse at all, only for the better. And so it's been amazing. So the plan for today is I actually got to go pick up a tuxedo. One of my closest friends is getting married tomorrow, so I got to get that. So we're going to Bond Brothers, the same place that did my tuxedo for my wedding, the little white number. And so crazy, like that wasn't even a year ago. That was like, it was like 10 months ago or even 11 months. It's crazy. What a year it's been. Oh my God, a lot of life. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go to Raw, hit a big workout. I need to give you guys a little update on the Porsche. A lot of you have been asking about it. And then I also have a run to get in today as well. So let's see if we can get some scenic Dublin shots of me running gracefully. Let's get into today's video. I'm pumped. Good to see you guys again. All right, so here is a quick look at the current supplement regime that I got going on. Ghosts were kind enough to send a package to Dublin, so now I got a stash in Dublin and Marbella. Truly, truly a lucky guy. So for pre-workout, I've been going for these. These just launched in the UK, Ireland coming very, very soon. And that just makes me so happy that I now have like a go-to energy drink to grab. So first thing in the morning, I have this, and then pre-workout, I have one of these. Intra-workout, pre-workout, we got the hydration and BCAAs. And then post-workout, I've been loving this recently, the Clear Whey Isolate that just launched very recently too. This is by far the best flavor, or my favorite flavor anyways. So I'll usually have that like either throughout the day, just whenever I kind of just always have like a liter of it in the fridge. Post-workout, it's amazing as well. And look at this. These just launched as well. Okay, look at the size of that tub. They got these new 5-pound tubs and they only made them in 2 flavors, the cinnamon and the chocolate chip, as I guess they're the most popular flavors. This is my favorite flavor of whey of all time, so I had to get a Big Daddy tub. Big Daddy tub for Big Daddy Lipsett. So right, today, going for this and this in the gym, and then I'll have some of this afterwards. Let's go. There she is. I still haven't got used to driving it, like it still excites me so much. So that is the charger. Plenty of trunk space for prams. Let's grab this. Porsche Cayenne review 1 month after buying it. I'm not just saying this, it's the best car I've ever driven. I put in stupid amounts of research. I watched so many hours. I would say I watched days worth of car reviews. The cars that I were deciding between were the Defender, Land Rover Defender, Range Rover, BMW X5, or this, the Porsche Cayenne. I watched on each one of those cars, I watched just so much reviews. I chat GBT'd the specifics of each and every car, the stats and everything. And in terms of the overall price, the luxury, performance, reliability, just everything wrapped into one, this is like the best car. Like this is like the best SUV. In Ireland, like you can't really get like G-Wagons and they're very hard to come across. The best SUVs that you have access to are like the X5, Range Rovers, or the Cayenne. So I went with the Cayenne and it is just so good. This is the hybrid coupe Cayenne, so it has this sporty ass on it. And the hybrid, I know you're thinking like, I'm not mad for electric cars at all. I do like a Tesla. I've driven Tesla a good few times. They are really nice to drive. There's so many days where I literally just go to the gym and go back and just work on my laptop. And this, every charge gets you 35 miles. So like this completely covers it. Like I barely filled it up this entire month. And that's a good feeling to just like not have to get petrol. Like that's a mad feeling. And then if you do want to like get that Porsche feeling and get thrown back into your seat, you just put it into Sports Plus mode and it's revs up and it feels amazing. It has that supercar Porsche feel to it where like you put the foot down slightly and it throws you back and the braking's really sharp and it handles amazing. Honestly, I'm not saying this, I wish I was sponsored by Porsche. I'm not sponsored by Porsche. It's the best all-round car that I've ever driven, and it also has room for baby Lipsett in the back as well. Highly recommended, and I love it. I'm gonna have this car for a long time. Let's crack open this bad boy and go lift some weights. Oh, like one of my favorite parts of the day is just having an energy drink, hopping in the car, loud playlist, banger playlist, some early 2000s stuff, Linkin Park, Eminem, and just driving to the gym. Like you're just driving there. I'm like, I almost don't want the drive to end. It is solitude. It is therapy. It's just so good. It's just you. It's just you, the caffeine, the Porsche, the open road, and you know you're gonna go lift some weights. Like you know you're gonna get a mad pump and you're gonna feel amazing afterwards. Like the anticipation is almost better than the actual lift. That's not true, but they're both great. Let's hit it.
Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Flipping the script from my old ways. Look up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through grown pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the Visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extremes, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah, stay on my P's, get hate off my body.
Oh, workout done. Well, that was a good one. So now before I forget, we're going off to Bond Brothers. It's actually really near Raw Gym. So we're going to call in, get suited and booted, get our tuxedo, and then go home to eat. I am so hungry. Like the post-workout hunger just hit me. And I'm feeling some steak and I'm feeling some potatoes. Like it's an Ireland vlog. It's an Irish vlog, so that's what we gotta eat. That's what we need to eat. All right, so just finished up at Bond Brothers there, same place that I got my wedding tuxedo, and just always love supporting that business. OG Dublin business. Like, if you're in Dublin, it's kind of just where everyone goes to get like suits and tuxedos and everything. So highly recommend checking them out. Now it's time to go home and it's time to finally eat. All right, gang, this is the extremely minimal lunch that I'm gonna have. We got a sirloin steak, and this from Blue Sack Farm. So this is this like family owned farm in Donegal, and I ordered like massive bulk amounts of meat, beef, like all different cuts of steak, mince, everything, and I just freeze it, and I just have an unlimited supply of Irish beef, and that makes me happy. We are going to pan fry this onion with that as well, and then we have a good old baked potato that I'm just gonna warm up, and that's the meal, guys. Like, that's what I've been eating all summer, and how I'm looking so jacked. No more Nobu, no more fancy shit. This is what I'm eating. Here it is, big old steak, sirloin steak. We got some fried onions, and then we got a big, huge potato. Look at that. And then for dessert, we're going for 2 big hairy balls. We are doing 2 kiwis, just something nice and refreshing after this meal. That looks unreal. Let's eat. All right, guys, end of the day. We are getting our run on. So we're at this place called Bushy Park, which is a lovely spot for a run, and it's actually nice, like, seeing everyone going for a run in the evening. I saw a really good reel recently, and it's like, you don't hate your 9 to 5, you're just not utilizing your 5 to 9. Now obviously I'm very anti 9 to 5, but I still like that reel, and I thought it was a good message. Like, I'm actually very prone when it gets to like 6 p.m. I usually like do nothing. Like, I eat a massive meal and I just kind of like get lazy for the evening. But I gotta remember, like, there's still a lot going on. You can still do things between 5 to 9. I always forget that too, especially after I've been at my desk for a while. And especially when it comes to working out, I'm like, I tell myself I can't work out in the evenings, but I can. And especially if it's something like cardio, I actually really enjoy it. I find it actually like very relaxing and therapeutic. So let's go hit this run, because I'm gonna be real with you. Since the half marathon in LA in March, I have not ran more than 10k. I need to get back to it, because I do really like it and I feel amazing afterwards. But I've just been doing the odd 5k. I did like 1 or 2 10ks. I need to start building back up, because I do want to hit a full marathon like within the next year. Final 500 meters. Just gonna run around this pond until I'm done, and then we head back to the car. Oh man, lovely run, needed it. All right, evening run done. Went just over 5k. I'm not sure at the time, I'll put it on the screen, but such a nice way to finish off with a sprint up that stairs. Back to the car, make a little, like, something sweet. That's what I'm in the mood for, something sweet. Just to finish off a good day. Get some carbs into me. Oh, look at that lens flare. Get some of that. And the high strips stayed on my nose for the entire day. Lifting, running, everything. This thing it's still very stuck on there. In previous strips that I've used, especially when you're running, doing cardio, sweating, they just lose their grip. So very impressed with that. I think I look cool as well. I look like an NFL linebacker, maybe not the linebacker, quarterback. Tom Brady, lip shady. All right, let's go eat. I won't say that again. Post run shreds. This is how we're holding up. Kind of a weird angle, but kind of sick as well. All right, so we are finishing off the day with a stacked protein shake. We got the protein Irish milk over here. We got the chocolate chip cookie Ghost Whey. Getting in our hit of fiber with some chia seeds. Getting in some extra carbs with some honey. That is the best carb source you can get. And then getting in our micros with some frozen blueberries and pineapple. Kind of a random combination. I'm hoping it goes well. I think the chocolate chip whey and the honey is going to save the day, but let's just mix all together and see how it is. In this house, we use jars, we recycle, so everything we drink out of jars. Now this could be really good or really bad because of the pineapple, okay? But that looks quality, look how thick that is. This looks like something you'd buy in a hipster smoothie shop. Bottoms up. Oh my God, that's phenomenal. Honestly, blueberries, pineapple, honey, chia seeds, and protein powder. That is excellent. That is a perfect way to finish off today's vlog. So nice chill Dublin vlog today. Pleasure to check in with everyone. Show I'm still alive. Show I'm still the most jacked dad ever. Today was a good day. So see you guys in the morning. Keep real.